Hi guys and welcome, KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we've got Moto GP 17. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this game. So in today's video we're going to be testing out this game for the first time, so we're going to get straight into doing our career. Now in this walkthrough I'm going to be doing a full career walkthrough, starting from Moto 3 working right up to the GP bikes. If you've already seen the series I've already done on the channel, you can see that I go through the whole entire series, and we're also probably going to put it on the hardest level and turn all the assists off right from the beginning. So we're going to start on the hardest difficulty right from the beginning. Also I'm going to do a double walkthrough, so we're going to start off with our career walkthrough, but then I'm going to be doing the managerial career as well, guys. So we're going to be doing that, but that one I'm going to do something slightly different. I may just upload some videos for that, but I'm also going to do some live streams so you subscribers can join in with the choices I make in that managerial role. Also I will put things up for voting for the career as well. This is going to be awesome, guys. So we're going to jump straight in now, and we're going to start just adjusting a few things, and then we're going to go in and test out our first couple of races. I don't know what we start off on because we want to start right from Moto 3, so we're going to jump into it now, guys. This is going to be awesome, and I hope you follow me all the way through. So let's get straight into it. So here we go. Right, so that's all the details filled in for our rider. I'm not sure what we start off on, whether we go straight into the Moto 3 on 2 wildcard races, but we will see. There's supposed to be a lot more customization on this game as well. So, we actually get to change our crash helmet, boots and gloves. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what colours we've got here. So these ones we don't have to pay for. So this is just to start off. Let's go with the red boots. Let's see what crash helmets we can choose. Oh, there's quite a few to choose from the start. Let's go for one. I'm just going to try and hurry through this so we can get straight into the racing. Oh, quite like that one. If I go for that one, actually I might have to change the colours of my boots, because red and yellow, no, that's not going to go together. So let's just quickly change the boots and go for a yellow set. That's much better. I'm not sure whether the levers change colour depending on what bike we're on. We will find out very soon. And yeah, so riding style, we can go balance, elbows to the ground, body out. What shall I go for? I think I might go old school, but if I don't like the old school, then I might change it back. But I do sort of like try and mix it up. So we'd start off with old school, and then we might go back and change that. So if that's not what it, no, if it doesn't look very good. Right, so let's go straight in. Oh, yes, so we got to do 2. Oh, it looks like we start off in the Red Bull Rookies. And on my favourite circuit as well, guys. Oh, unbelievable. So let's just go and change. Oh, that's controller options. I want to change the settings, obviously the level. Because like I said at the start, I want to put it on the hardest difficulty right from the beginning. So let's go straight into this. And it's on my favourite circuit, Misano. Oh my god. And we've got a race on Aragon. So those are the 2 races we start off. So we must start off in the Red Bull Rookies. So let's quickly change all these assists. Right, we want to go on Pro Physics. Leave that on there. We'll turn off the driver line because I don't like driver lines. And we'll turn off rewinds. And we'll start on semi-automatic, but I might change that to manual once I get used to the game. But we've got all the other assists turned off, which is good. And obviously I'm going to turn up the level as well. So we want race and qualifying, I think, to start off, and then we'll move it on to full weekend when we start our season. And we're going to go on the hardest level, which is simulation. Damage, yes, we want that on at least light. Tyre wear we want on, although we're only going to be doing 3 laps, it's probably not going to come into play, but we definitely want that on for future races. And you never know, even in some of the 3 laps you might get a little bit of tyre wear, so it's worth having on, so we'll leave that on. And now we're going to jump straight back in and get straight out into qualifying. I'm really looking forward to this because it's on a circuit which I know. And yeah, this is going to be good, guys. So let's get straight into it and see how we do in qualifying session. So let's get straight into it, guys.
Hello and welcome to the Misano circuit. The engines are starting to rumble and the riders are getting ready because qualifying starts in a few moments' time. Forecasts confirm exactly what you can see for yourselves. The weather is decidedly good and it's going to stay that way for the rest of the day.
Right, let's get straight into the qualifying on these Red Bull rookie bikes. Now, I've turned my camera off so you don't have to keep looking at me throughout the race. My ugly mug in the corner. Right, let's get straight into this, guys. I'm so looking forward to this. So let's get straight out on the track. Right, so here we go with our first experience on MotoGP 17 on one of the KTM Red Bull rookie bikes. This is going to be so much fun on a circuit I absolutely love. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have the pace. But we don't know, so let's see if we can put in a couple of laps, see where we are, and then we move on to Aragon, which is a circuit I really struggle on. So we've got two quite different circuits to start off on our first video and career walkthrough. So I assume you do these races first, and then you get the opportunity to choose what division you want to start in. And obviously we're going to start in Moto 3, so let's just get experience the Red Bull rookies first. Now, like I said, we will be doing a Red Bull rookies tournament or season at some point in this walkthrough. I might do another separate series. I literally do as many videos on these games as I can get out. I absolutely love MotoGP so much, and I hope you all follow me from the start and right through to the end, and hopefully we can get some brilliant results. But I'm going to try and win each division, but it's not going to be easy. But that's why I'm just cracked it up to the hardest level, so we got the challenge right from the start. And also, I'm not the best on every single circuit. I'm not bad around here, but around Aragon is going to be a challenge, and I've gone right onto the curb. It sounds absolutely amazing at the moment. It feels brilliant. I feel like that you can steer the bikes right into the turns, and you're putting exactly where you want it, and using both brakes as well. It does feel very, very good, and it's very responsive, and that's a good start. The bike doesn't feel too... Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god. I've taken off another rider, but at least it was in the qualifying, but he went flying into the side of me. I'm surprised I didn't come off there, but I got away with that one, and we just got a penalty. So that's not a great start for the first lap, but we'll see what time we can get on the board, and then we will probably just go a couple more laps and just see if we can get a decent time. So what time do we get? Obviously we got fourth, but it's right at the start of the session, so let's get straight into some more laps. Well, that last lap wasn't very good. Again, struggling in those last few corners, and our time has moved down. Always keep moving down as they go through, but we still got quite a bit of time in this session, so we've got plenty of time to get used to it. But it feels fantastic, guys. I am struggling a little bit into the slow corners, just turning it in is understeering, but I still don't want to make any adjustments. I just want to get used to it on the default setup, and some of the corners I am going right out wide, and I'm struggling to get it turned in, but it's mainly because when I press the front brake trying to turn that front end in, I can feel the bike really struggling, and I can feel like I'm going to come off, so it feels really, really good on the pro physics as well. I just trying to back off slightly. I think I'm learning what my limits are, so I haven't come off just yet, but that's still a possibility. That's a little bit better, but I definitely don't like the old school riding style. I'm definitely going to have to change that, but yeah, so far, guys, I am absolutely loving this game. It just looks fantastic, it sounds fantastic, and hopefully this will be one of the best MotoGP games ever. I've got a lot of confidence it will be, and that managerial role is going to be something different, which we're going to get into. What we'll do is we'll get a few videos in the walkthrough started, and then we will start that, and I might start it off in a live stream, like I said, and I'm going to involve you in that. So if you want to join in and help me make choices throughout that managerial career walkthrough, don't forget to watch the live streams. I will always notify you when they will be. Right, let's see what time we get here, and we got first place, so that was a much better lap, but will it stay to the end though? We've still got a long way to go. Right, we're just going to forward on the qualifying. We've got first place at this current time, and hopefully it will stay. But if I drop below the top 10, if I speed up the time, I'll give myself a few minutes and I might go in and do another lap. But the times are very, very close. Let's just forward the time on slowly and to see if it stays. But we're all on the same KTM bike, so it's just down to how well I ride. But it is on a circuit I really like, so I'm feeling confident I can challenge in this race. But I think in the second race it might be a little bit more closer or harder, because I'm no good around Aragon. no matter how much I tried in most of my series, I've always struggled around there. So we take pole position, which is absolutely amazing. What a brilliant start to this first experience on the KTM Red Bull rookie bike. Now let's get straight out onto the circuit and hope for a good race. Right, so we go straight into the race. Now the conditions are absolutely superb, which you would expect for San Marino. Now we're just going to get straight out onto the bike and just go for it, guys. We start right at the front, so if we can get to that first turn, hopefully we can hold this and maybe get our first victory in today's episode. And then we will jump straight into the second race on that Spanish difficult Aragon circuit. So let's get straight into the race. Right, guys, so here we go with our first race. Now I'm going to go quiet as we start off because the sounds of the bikes, when they all rev up before you start on these, is going to sound absolutely amazing. So let's just be quiet for a second.
To go out. The riders will take these last few seconds to focus on the race ahead.
And we're off. Oh god, guys, it does sound a lot better there at the start. Let's see if we can get into that first corner. We've just been taken. Let's take a middle line into that first corner and dip into that corner. Just try and hold it. Getting a little bit bullied here from behind. Managed to get into that turn and managed to get past straight back into second place. And let's just hold it through here. Now there wasn't much difference in times throughout that qualifying session, and I only literally got it by a whisker, so we've got to hold it. Oh god, got off circuit slightly and just slightly understeered through there, but managed to correct myself. And let's just try and get behind the leader and see if we can get past him here. We're going to have to use slipstream. We'll just check the different camera views, and god, it does look good in those different views. We will mix up the views throughout this career walkthrough as well. Right, let's try and slow it down into this corner. I've gone slightly wider. They're all going to come up the inside. Oh, got a little bit of contact there. I've been pushed out of the circuit. Oh, they don't hold back here. I've noticed already, even in the qualifying session, the AI do like going straight up the inside of you. So let's just try and hold it here and just try and stick with them. We've got loads of bikes sitting on our back wheels, so we're going to have to be careful. Right, we've got to get straight behind this rider in front and try and get a bit of slipstream and see if we can get him in those slow turns. Let's just try and build up our speed and just try and hold it through this section. Really going for it through here. It sounds awesome, guys, and it does look fantastic. Right, let's just try and hold it, go around on the outside. Can we get him in the slow turn here? Let's go try and get up the inside. Oh god, contact there, slipped up the inside. Yes, managed to take that place. And can we take this place here? And we've managed to get up the inside, hold it, keep that back brake. Oh my god, onto the curb there, but managed to hold it right into that last turn. Andrew in the lead here in San Marino on one of my favourite circuits, and we just managed to pull away slightly. So that's not a bad first lap. This is what I wanted to do on my first race, is try and go for it, and hopefully we might be able to get a victory in this first race. Now I expect if you get good performances in these Red Bull rookie races, it gives you the reputation points to get offers for your start of your career. So we want to get some good results. And it's feeling fantastic. I mean, I haven't made any adjustments to the bike in this race. It is understeering slightly, and it doesn't feel completely comfortable around the turns. But these are things that you can tweak either with a guided setup or a manual setup. It depends how you like to adjust your bikes. I use both, but we will go through that throughout the walkthrough. So don't worry, guys. I will show you what I do to get the bike set up for each race. Right, let's get a nice turn there. Took it a little bit slower, got a little bit tighter in there. So we're really wide into that corner last time, and we got knocked out of the circuit. Right, let's try and hold the turn here. Slow it down. Oh god, I can feel that back end wanting to pull round. Yes, it's very, very sensitive. Just had to slightly dab the back brake there, not too much. Used more front brake there to get that front end turned in, and that worked out really well. And we're managing to hold our own here, but like I said, it is a circuit that I really, really do enjoy. I've raced on this circuit so much over the years on these games, so I've had a lot experience. And this is one circuit, I'll tell you what, if I had the option to do a track day, I would jump up the chance to have a go round here. I absolutely love it. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn, and we're going to go into that final lap, leading this first race on the Red Bull rookie bikes. And I'll tell you what, doing a tournament or a season, shall I say, on one of these is going to be fantastic. I'll tell you, these bikes handle and sound brilliantly. So they're really, really good fun bikes. You can really chuck them into the turns. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn and just try and be a little bit gentle on the brake. I am feeling some resistance into the turns where I haven't set it up perfectly, and I don't want to push it too much, because if I come off now, it's not going to end very well, because they're quite close behind. They haven't spread out at all within these 3 laps. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn. That's not bad. Hold it. Just dab that brake slowly to try and hold that turn, and again just not getting the turn in, and went slightly onto the curb there, but we managed to straighten it up, and we still got a little bit of a lead. So this has been a really good start. Right, just try and slow it down. Now it is going to be a real big test for the next race, because like I said, Aragon is a circuit I struggle on, and I like the fact that we've got all on the same bike, and we haven't got any. It's just down to your riding, basically, the Red Bull rookie. So it's going to be interesting, because I'm not the quickest round there. So getting a decent position around there might be more of a challenge, but we will see once we get into that qualifying session. And just try and hold it. And we've still got a decent lead here. This could be a really good start to the walkthrough and our first experience. But I'm telling you, it sounds and looks amazing. And in 60 frames per second as well, guys, they've done a really good job. I mean, they have. Like the grass effect, they have haven't gone too realistic on the grass and that, but they have to make some sacrifices to get the frame rates. But it does look very, very good, and I'm hoping that there isn't many glitches here at the start of this game. But yeah, Milestone have done a fantastic job. Right, let's get straight into that turn, and it looks like we're going to take a victory on the Red Bull rookie bikes. Yes, we do, and that is fantastic. Absolutely awesome. First experience, I'm telling you, I give it a 10 out of 10. Right, so we took the first race by just over a second, and we're going to get straight into the next race in this career walkthrough. And look, guys, we've got celebrations. They are back, and that is good. I totally missed them, and we take our first victory as well, which is awesome. So let's get straight into the next race. And I expect it's got the same sort of system as previous MotoGP games, where you got the upgrade and reputation points. Yes, I'm not sure whether you got the rider points that you get for abilities. I don't know whether they've got rid of that. I didn't check that in videos on YouTube. I just mainly looked at the gameplay. Right, so let's get straight into the next race. Now this is Aragon. Now this is a difficult circuit, and it's going to be tough, so we're going to get straight into this. I can see probably me having to make a few adjustments. Before we do that, I want to change our rider style. I do not like our rider style. The old school didn't really suit the style that I normally use, that I've used on Ride and other MotoGP games. So we quickly changed that. So let's go to our rider style and put it to body out. That'll be better. Sort of a Marc Marquez style racing style, so that's what we're going to go for. And let's get straight back into this next race and hopefully get another good position. It's not going to be easy, but I enjoy the challenge, so we'll get straight into that qualifying session and we will push as much as we can. You might see some crashes on this one, you never know, but I will try my best. We get quite a decent long qualifying session, so hopefully I can get, I'm going to aim for maybe top 10 for this, but we're not even sure what the weather's going to be like. You never know, this could be in wet conditions, which is even more challenging around this circuit. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go.
Hello, we're joining you live from Spain. We're here in Aragon. The engines are starting to rumble and the riders are getting ready, because qualifying starts in a few moments' time. At the moment, the track is covered with thick banks of cloud, but the weather forecasts seem to rule out any risk of rain.
Right guys, we're almost to the end of the qualifying session and we still haven't managed to get a time faster than 26. If you look at my personal best, it's 2:01.8 and the fastest time is 2:01.1, and the riders are so close with the times. I'm a little bit off the pace, and that's why I've only got last position. So I've made a few adjustments because I was getting killed on that long straight, so I've adjusted the gear ratio, and I've just adjusted because it was understeering really badly into some of the slow corners. Now I used a guided setup, I didn't do a manual setup, but like I said, throughout the walkthrough I will show you what I change when I change it. But we need to get a better time than this. Even top 10 might not be possible as we're running out of time, but this circuit is so much harder than San Marino, and I'm struggling into the slow corners where the AI seems to be a lot quicker than me, and that's where I'm losing the time. But so far the conditions aren't too bad. It's quite cloudy. I don't think there's any sign of rain, but you never know. And again, I've lost it in that corner and I've gone straight over the curb, and that's where I'm losing the time. It's going to take quite an adjustment, but the bikes, again guys, feel very responsive and very good. I feel like I know when I can push it. It's like into that turn there, you can feel the back end going away from you and you can back off quite quickly. So I do like there is a lot more feel over the bike, and again I've lost it in that corner, made a bit of contact there, and yes, that's going to cost me a little bit more time. I didn't see that last split. We're still off the pace. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn. Oh god, again feeling the back end wanting to go away from me there. Just had to back off the throttle and just trying to hold it through there. Let's stay off that curb this time. Now these corners can be very difficult. I've come off twice in that corner so far in this session already, into that last corner. Now I was getting absolutely killed on the straight. Let's try and get a bit of slipstream this time. Now I haven't had the opportunity to get slipstream because most of the time no other riders were in front of me, or I couldn't get anywhere near them. Right, we've managed to get a good slipstream here. This could work really nicely into this turn. Now this corner I'm finding very difficult as well. Let's see if we can do better this time. Oh god, I've gone out wide, put the brakes on. Oh, I think I've sodded that corner up. I really lost it in that corner. Right, let's just try and hold it, stay off the curb, and hopefully this will be better than our fastest lap. Let's see if we can beat it. No, we haven't. I think I'm going to have to make more adjustments, guys. Oh, this is not going well. And over the line, and I'm still miles off. I still haven't got better than 26. This is going to be a hard race, guys. We've only got 5 minutes left, and I'm sitting in 26th position. Now, I did go in and use the guided setup again. I just adjusted how the bike performed around the corners slightly, and it hasn't really made much of a difference, but we've got a chance maybe to put 2 more laps in. We need to do better. It's just into some of these slow corners. I'm just running it off slightly and going onto the curbs, and it's really slowing me down. But if we can latch onto these 2 riders in front of us, maybe we'll have half a chance. So we're slightly off on that first sector. So that's not great, but let's see if we can just push it. Now, this couple of turns here they're really difficult. You have to really try and hold the speed through here, and I'm trying to go through as quick as I can, but it's so hard not to overdo it and come off, especially on the pro physics. But let's just try and hold it into this turn. We're getting a little bit closer, and I've had to brake slightly there. I was going running off, and I ran off there quite a few times. Right, are we faster than... Oh yes, we're up on the next split. That's awesome. So that's a good sign. Right, try and hold it into this turn, and again not tight enough through there, but that's not panic too much. I just want to get a time on the board, and again I've just overdone it through there. You've got to get your braking points right and try and hold the speed. And again to that last corner, can we get a bit of slipstream here? Just hold on to it, and we've gained a bit more time on that sector. So if we can just nail this last corner, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a time on the board. Now, I did say right at the beginning I'll take a top 10, so hopefully we can get that. And we're starting to gain here with a bit of slipstream. Can we dive up the inside here? Oh, God, just slight contact there. And again, not as tight as I'd like, but just try and hold the pace and the speed into that turn. And accelerate. Can we get a little bit more slipstream before the end? I'm not sure whether this is going to be faster. Please be faster. Yes, we got 6th place. Awesome. Right, so that's the end of the qualifying session, and I think I've got 7th on the grid at the end of the session. Yes, I got 7th, but there's only minimal time between most of the riders in this race, so let's just get straight into the race and just go for it, guys. This could be interesting.
bikes have taken their places on the grid. The light is about to go out any second now. This is when the riders have to clear their minds completely so they can give it everything they've got.
And we're off here in Spain around Aragon. Let's see if we can get a good start. And we've just been beaten off the start by a couple of riders and we've dropped down to P9. Let's just try and get a good corner into this first turn. Oh, got a little bit of contact there. And again, more contact onto the curb. Oh, God, almost lost the back end there. A real tricky start there, but managed to stay on. And we're up to P8. Right, we've got to be good in these first couple of corners. We weren't the fastest in qualifying, so we've got to try and stay pace with the leading riders. And there's a couple who have gone off circuit. Oh, a bit of a battle going on there in front of us. Let's just try and take advantage of that and try and go up the inside. And we just made slight contact there as we dived into the inside, and we've taken one more place, which is good. Can we take another rider in this turn? Right onto the apex there. Right, let's just try and drop down the speed and try and take another one in the inside. All more contact there, but I'm trying to be as aggressive here at the start. I don't want to lose touch with the leading riders. Right, we're going to this really tricky downhill section that turns to the right and then to the left really quickly. You've got to be really careful and good on the brakes. Feeling the back end pull round, but that wasn't a bad drive, and we got good drive out there. We've managed to take another couple of places. Can we get up to third place? Yeah, we managed to get right on the apex, and we took third place, and we made contact with that rider, and that's just cost us a bit of speed onto the curb, and he's taken the position back. But we're really going for it here. Let's just try and hold on to this section here and dive up the inside. Oh my God, I managed to take both of them in that turn. They slowed down loads for that turn, and I managed to take them both in that corner, and I'm leading the Grand Prix here in Spain around Aragon, which is absolutely amazing. Right, can we hold on to it? That is the thing. On the straight, I was getting absolutely killed in qualifying, and I'm expecting them to get my slipstream and do the same, but we will try and be as good as we can. We've got to just try and hold our own, and there they come. They're coming past, and he's going to take that inside line. I can't hold them off. I changed the gear ratio in qualifying, but still, without slipstream, it's hard to keep the other riders off, and two of them have dived into that turn. Let's just sit behind both of them and just try and hold our position. We're still up a couple of places, and I've just been mugged in that corner as well. So we've lost another place, and we've dropped down to P4, and it looks like we're going to drop down another place. We've got another rider coming up the inside, so we're going to drop another place. Dear Lord, they're a lot harder here around this circuit, and you've got to be really on it. Right, we've got into there a little bit wider than we wanted to, and we've just gone over the curb, but we've managed to get back onto the circuit and hold our position. Right, we're back up to fourth. Right, let's just try and take a wider line here and just try and stick with the leading riders. And I can't see who's in front. I think it's Garcia, the one that we almost took over in the first lap. Right, let's just try and get up the inside. Yes, it is. So the rider that I made contact with on the first lap and then he got back past is leading this Grand Prix in the Red Bull Rookies Cup around this Aragon circuit. Right, let's just try and stick with him and see if we can hold the speed. Oh God, he was going to come around the outside there, and he's checking behind him. There's so many riders. We're not actually gapping at all. They're all sticking quite close together. The times were so close as well in qualifying, so I don't think there's going to be a lot between us, and I managed to hold a decent speed and got a good drive through there again. And that's just try and push it a little bit more into this turn and just try and hold it, because we went out wide and went onto the curb, and that slowed us down. We managed to hold it a little bit better there. Right, let's just stick with it. We were a lot faster through this next left hand. Can we do that again? Hold it, dive up the inside, and we've managed to just go slight knife through bar through there, and we've managed to get past him, and we're back into first place, which is awesome. But again, on the straight, we're probably going to struggle, so we're just going to just try and just hold on to it as long as we can, and we need to... Oh God, it came flying into that turn, but just managed to pull away, but he's going to get in my slipstream, and I know he's going to come up the inside. I've just got to try and hold my position and go faster around that left-hand turn, but it is a difficult corner to take, and it was something that I was struggling on in qualifying because I was fast up to this point. Right, let's just try and get a tighter line and just try and hold the speed. I can feel the back end wanting to pull around slightly. I'm trying to be as smooth as possible, still not getting the right sort of pace through there, but it wasn't too bad. We're still in second position, and we go into the final lap. Can we push that little bit more and maybe go for a victory here? But we've got a rider coming up the inside, and he's just forced me out wider than I wanted to be, but I managed to get okay through there and stayed off the curb, and we are back in the hunt for this first place. Can we get past Garcia here? It's going to be a little bit difficult.
just to hold on to it in that last section. But if I can just at least battle to the end, that would be an awesome result. Right, let's just try and hold it. And they get really tight onto the apex there. I need to get a little bit tighter because that seems to be a much quicker line. Let's just try and hold it. They go really wide and then turn in here. Can I get up the inside? Oh, God, almost made contact there, but just trying to hold the speed. We've got a little bit of a distance between us and third, so it looks like it's going to be a head-to-head bout to the end. Can we take a position here? I was going to go for it there, but I thought, no, back off. Let's see if we can get a tighter line in the inside, and that worked out perfectly, and we've taken the lead again in this Grand Prix. Oh, my God, this is such a close race for a first experience today. It's been absolutely fantastic. The first race was a little bit easier around San Marino, but this one's been an absolute battle. But can I battle right to the end and maybe take a second victory? Right, let's just hold it into that turn. Oh, God, we didn't run into there as fast as we did, and it's really put us really tight into that corner. We wanted to go slightly wider to get a better drive into this right-hander, but we're still in the lead. I can see 3 markers. There's 3 riders sitting there. Oh, God, contact with the bike behind, and he's pushed me really tight onto there, and I'm onto the curb, and that's going to slow me down, and it looks like I've got about 4 bikes sitting behind me, and they're all getting slipstream. This is going to be so difficult to hold on to this right at the end, but here he comes. Is he going to go on the outside, or is he going to go on the inside? I really want him to go on the outside. No, he's too quick, and it isn't the other rider, but that's just trying to hold this position. Oh, no, I've got one coming out the inside. No, don't take me. Yes, he is. He's going to take me. Oh, bugger. And I've been taken on the last corner, but let's just hold on to second place at least and just hold on for a little bit of slipstream there to the end, and we take second place. What a fantastic race, and that was so close right to the end.
What a race around Aragon. I really enjoyed that, but I got taken on that last corner, but I tried my best. There was a few occasions that I actually thought I was going to come off. I really felt the controller rumble really badly and I was going to lose the back end. But we get a second place, so we get a first and second in our first experience. I'll take that all day long, and I absolutely love the Red Bull rookies. The bikes feel absolutely superb, which is absolutely brilliant. So that is a very, very good first experience for me today. I hope you enjoy this video, guys, and I do like the fact they brought back the celebrations at the end of the races. I totally missed that from like Moto GP 14. I think it was the last time they had that. They took it off 15 and Valentino Rossi the game. So we finish our 2 races, so I think we will start in our career now. Yes, we start a new season. Absolutely brilliant, guys. So we're going to get straight into that. It's probably going to give me the option to choose. Yes, the option to choose. And like I said, we're working from Moto 3 up to the GP bikes. But we will do a Red Bull Rookies season at some point in this walkthrough. So these are all the teams we've got offers for. So we did really well in those first 2 races. So we have got a lot of offers. God, there's a British team there. KTM. And as you go down, the teams gets... team performance goes down. Now, I'm not going to go for one of the top teams, so we want to be looking at one of the lower teams to start off from. And we want to go with one that there's probably only got 1 rider as well, so we can just be just a double team. Let's have a look at this. KTM, that looks pretty good. Sky Racing team, I think we started on that last year, but they're the 2 top teams. But I think I might go with this team. It's a British talent team, and I'm British. So that would be a good team to start with on the Honda NSF 250R. So that's the team we've chosen to start our career off. But we can change that throughout this career walkthrough. So there will be an opportunity for you to vote, and then we can change to a lower team or one of the other teams. It will be totally up to you guys. But thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoy it. Please give it some a thumbs up and support the series, because this is going to be a very long walkthrough, as MXGP3 and all the other walkthroughs I do on the channel. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and I will see you very, very soon. So take care, and I might even see you on the track very, very soon. So bye-bye.